useless. Your guilt is useless, so get rid of it. Cut yourself free from a safety net that has no hope of holding you if you ever really were to fall. And you know this. From the bruises and broken bones you've already received, your guilt is useless. You fret, you worry that without that discomfort following you around and clinging to your clothes, that you would swing wild and free and become injured and hurt, or worse, spiteful and evil and amoral human being. But does living in your failure and dying in self-hatred really make you a better person? Why does self-inflicted trauma suddenly become redemptive? And how does it inspire you to be kind and loving, to elevate the needs of others and hopscotch over your own? Aren't the ecstatically happy people the ones we admire and emulate? Because they are full and overflowing of what is good and warm and bright. Your guilt is useless. The leaders, the reformers, they control you with their shame. Shame they cannot bear themselves. In hidden alleys and dark closets, they are shrugging off the burden that they berate you to carry without sweat. The ruins of their failures are everywhere, but they continue on anyway, blaming the weakness of the vessel, ignoring the corruption of the contents. Your guilt is useless. They fear, they tremble, that without guilt the people will riot and rebel. They will disintegrate the fabric of common rules and regulations. They will destroy the tight agreement of a functioning group. They bring up examples, anecdotes, to prove their waggling points, but they're wrong. Your guilt is useless. Despite this common myth, guilt does not inspire. It does not reform. It traps you in a cyclic pattern of behaving badly and feeling badly and behaving badly again. There is no hope in guilt. There is no hope in guilt. Its device is merciless justice, a flagellation of the mind and spirit, because you deserve to be punished, and so you punish yourself, and you doom your whole self to require this bitter reprimand again and again. Your guilt is useless. Without guilt, without this discomfort between us and God, words, sensations, emotions, and wisdom fly from earth to heaven and back again, streaking the sky with their brilliance, undiluted with what is dull and heavy, with what makes approaching the throne a ridiculous idea, with what separates us from hands that can help. Your guilt is useless. Your guilt is useless because it can never aspire to pleasure. It can never break the pattern. It can never rewrite the story. Your guilt is useless because it is a pretension, a counterfeit for what you need. Guilt will keep you bound when love would set you free. And love does inspire. Love changes the material of the body that you're working with. Love is sheer joy, shaking, unbounded wonder. Love changes who you are and makes you better than you were. So really, truly, forever, your guilt is useless.
Ooh, I love that.